Most of us watching this video have gone to school and held books made of cardboard and paper. But since the pandemic, a new form of education has emerged and all the processes in a learning curve have gone digital and online. Various apps have been developed that allow your kid to learn everything at home by connecting to online classes. This was the best option in the COVID-19 pandemic, but should we continue this pattern even after we have everyone vaccinated and all this is over? This is the question that needs to be answered, and we hope this video will be guide to reach a suitable conclusion. Positives first always. Let's begin with the advantages of online learning and educational apps. Online apps are fun. I'm sure that you all agree with me that online educational apps are fun to use. Children seem to be automatically motivated to use these apps and find it stimulating. These apps make learning fun and are better than boring textbooks and classroom lectures. Educational apps seem to immerse all students in different ways while delivering the learning without much effort. Gadgets are the future. Online learning apps play a major role in introducing gadgets and technology to your children who will have to use these devices only they graduate. Many students in underdeveloped countries complete their computer courses without having seen a PC ever. With the introduction of gadgets at an early age, children can use any smartphone, tablet or PC like a professional user now and in the future. Adjust the pace of learning. Not all children are alike, and there are some who grab things quickly while others take time to understand a concept. With educational apps, each student can take their own time to focus and learn a lesson without the pressure of the other students. It is the well understood concepts that matter rather than how fast you can learn them. Removes educational barriers. Some students often face barriers to educational success due to issues like dyslexia, etc. With online educational apps that are designed to suit everyone, these challenges are no longer prevalent, giving everyone an equal opportunity to study. Improves academic performance. Online educational apps have been proven to raise the academic performance of students as reported by a study conducted during the pandemic. I guess it is time to say goodbye to all the pens and books forever. Supported by teachers. Most teachers are in favor of online educational apps as they make grading and analyzing easier as compared to checking the copies and examination papers. Teachers can also monitor the progress of their students and provide extra support to those who need it. Save the trees. The traditional books and notebook system requires papers, and to get papers we need to cut trees. This situation had put mankind into a dilemma where we had to choose between getting our children educated or keeping the environment healthy. With online educational apps, we no longer need to cut trees for schooling purposes. Now let's check out the negative as well. Distraction. The biggest minus point of online learning is the fact that children can use their devices for playing games or streaming videos instead of studying. Unless you have a dedicated and customized gadget that opens educational apps only, kids are surely going to be distracted by what the World Wide Web has to offer. Excessive screen time. Another disadvantage of online learning is the fact that due to excessive screen time and extreme focus on these gadgets, children are developing health issues like sleeplessness and vision problems. No social interaction. With online educational from one's home, there seems to be minimal or no social interaction at all between the students. This may prove difficult for this generation to interact with others and develop much required social skills. Maintain the balance between online and offline learning. Using educational applications in classrooms has two sides. There are numerous benefits, but there are also numerous drawbacks. The one undeniable fact is that educational technology will continue to evolve. Schools must learn to effectively integrate the usage of educational apps into their classrooms while avoiding oversaturating the atmosphere. To that purpose, instructors must acquire extensive additional training on how to effectively use educational technology. Children must also be taught how to use technology safely. Setting usage limitations and enforcing privacy restrictions are examples of this. Schools must have reliable network measures in place to prevent students from accessing inappropriate or non-educational items. So that's it. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, don't forget to give a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in our next episode of Tweak Friday.